We gathered here today to bid farewell to the international community members, the different countries, rescue operation teams that came to help Israel. They came not only because we asked, they came also on their own accord. They volunteered, and we will ever be grateful for this.
I was assisting in the coordination of getting the two Royal Air Force helicopters that came to help on Friday morning with the firefighting up in the Galilee. And obviously we're very happy to be able to assist in such a good humanitarian effort and a multinational environment such as this.
What did you have to do there on the field? Tell us about what happened there.
So actually we came in and we had to go with our helicopter and do a site survey, what's going on. And then finally we had to fight against different spots where you're not able to go by feet or by car in the field. So with the helicopters you can do it very precise and very fast.
We see behind you many Swiss personnel who came here to help. How's the feeling today?
It's a very good feeling. The Swiss are simply thankful that we were able to help, you know.
What kind of challenges did you have on the field?
In the field, you had a great set of challenges, starting from the wind, which was strong and impeding for the operation, and high temperatures, which were good for the spread of the fire, and the sea was quite troublesome, but all of this eventually we overcame and managed to put a good result.
It's a great pleasure to come here to help your country, and the hospitality is really fantastic here for us.
Your planes were one of the first planes here?
We were from the first to came here.
So tell us about the mission of your group, your plane.
It was very difficult because we had such a few time to get ready and come as fast as possible here. The mission was not so easy because there was a huge help from a lot of countries. So we should find a way to communicate with different people from different countries. But we had everything from your government here and all the support to do our work and to do our job properly. So all the mission went well, and we are for sure sorry for the loss of so many lives and for this big destroy for the nature. We hope never this thing to repeat.
Now I see on your uniform Hebrew. Tell us about that.
Yes, it's a custom between pilots of foreign air forces that exchange their patches.
Our mission here is certainly, as everyone else in the room here, was to support the Israeli government in their time of need with the forest fire that hit Mount Carmel. Approximately 120 tons of the fire retardant materials and suppressants were brought in, some from Germany, which were procured there, and also some from the United States. And this was a combination, a combined effort, I should say, of the civilian side of the U.S. government and also the military side.
In terms of the terrain, was this something you're familiar with, or was it different dealing with this kind of fire in Israel?
It's a kind of similar as we have in Switzerland with the mountains and like hilly regions. It's quite similar. We don't have it like dry like this, and for us it was the first time to bring the water from a sea. We don't have a sea in Switzerland. That was brand new for us, to handle the waves and to pick up the water from the sea.
It was very similar to the missions we had back at home. Except for one thing, it was quite large. It was some of the worst fires you have ever seen. Very large fire.
Tell us about the cooperation with the Israelis, with the other forces. How was that?
It was excellent. We have really been warmly welcome in Israel. They provided us everything, took care about us, and together with the other air forces it was easy because everybody is speaking the same language in the air.
The biggest issues were the coordination with lots of aircraft in the air at the time, and obviously a lack of water having to pick up from the sea, and just the extreme rate of flying that was going on.
We see many representatives of many countries, including some which there are tensions. Do you feel that this could be a potential for better relations in the future?
I think that what we have seen, what we have witnessed, is that in light of human tragedies and natural disasters, then people gather together, and it shows, and it really actually strengthens our faith in the human spirit that can overcome political differences and arguments in light of a tragedy. I hope this will also be used as a leverage for continued relations, peaceful relations with all countries in the region.